Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. If you've ever wondered what Edubuddies is all about or how our approach helps children learn faster, deeper, and with more confidence, then you're in the right place. Edubuddies is a fun, interactive early learning program that helps children master the foundations of reading and language through sound, play, and movement. We believe learning should never feel heavy. It should feel alive, exciting, and full of discovery. Everything we do at Edubuddies is built on one idea. When you activate a child's natural curiosity through play, you unlock the brain's full potential to learn. Our reading box and supporting materials were created to give parents and teachers the tools to teach reading in a way that's simple, effective, and backed by how the brain really learns. The early years, between ages 4 and 7, are the most powerful window for brain development. In these years, the brain builds pathways for focus, language, memory, and confidence. When we engage children during this stage through sound, touch, and repetition, we are not just teaching them letters. We are shaping how they think, process, and remember for life. Early learning is not about getting ahead. It's about giving children a strong foundation so that school, reading, and life all become easier later on. The reading crisis across the world, and especially here in South Africa, many children reach grade 4 and still can't read with understanding. That means they can sound out the words, but they don't truly grasp what they're reading. And once that gap appears, it affects every subject: math, science, writing, and even confidence. At Edubuddies, we're passionate about changing that. We start early before frustration sets in to build the brain correctly from the start through a method that combines play, phonetics, and repetition. When a child understands what they read, the entire world opens up for them. Most children struggle to read because they're asked to memorize words. But reading isn't memorization, it's sound recognition. Phonetic learning teaches children the sounds that make letters. For example, B says B, M says M, S says S. Once they know the sounds, they can blend them together. B-at becomes bat. This means your child isn't guessing, they're decoding. They can apply the same skill to any new word they see. That's real reading, and it builds lasting confidence. Phonetics turn confusion into clarity and effort into joy. Let's talk about the science behind it, neuroprogramming. That simply means training the brain through repetition and experience. Every time a child hears a sound, says it out loud, builds it with their hands, and plays a game that repeats it, their brain strengthens that connection. This is called multisensory learning, teaching through hearing, seeing, touching, and movement. It's one of the most powerful ways to create deep understanding, and it's especially effective for children who learn differently, including those with ADHD or dyslexia, because it activates the whole brain, not just one part. Each Edubuddy lesson includes fun play activities to build sounds with the hands, sound and word cards for recognition, games that reinforce learning through excitement and movement, and a clear step-by-step structure that's easy for any parent or teacher to follow. All of this is built into the Edubuddies Reading Box, your ready-to-use toolkit for confident early reading. Let's look at the bigger picture. When we invest in early learning, we're not teaching reading, we're shaping thinkers, communicators, future leaders. Children who learn this way grow in confidence, creativity, and curiosity. They don't just read words, they understand meaning, and that understanding changes everything. At Edubuddies, we believe every child can succeed. They just need the right start and the right tools. So whether you're a parent, teacher or school leader wanting to strengthen early literacy, welcome to the Edubuddies family. Here, learning is joyful, brains are activated, and every sound becomes a stepping stone towards your child's success. Because when learning feels like play, understanding happens naturally. Thank you for joining us and welcome to Edubuddies, where learning begins with sound, play and joy.